Hi guys, welcome to Mother Moon Tarot. This is going to be the June reading for Aries. So first of all guys, I just want to say I have a wisdom tooth coming up at the moment, so I'm in a little bit of pain, and I am stumbling over my words a little bit, so apologies if I stumble over them or if I just say random words. So yeah, also it's really sunny here today, so I hope with the light and the shadow you can see me okay and you can see the cards. But yeah, let's get into it. So I was meditating on your energy before I came on camera, as I always do. And the message that I was getting for you guys this month was don't be shy. Don't be shy, Aries. I feel like it's funny because Aries have two very different sides to them, okay? There's the very headstrong, independent, I'm going for this kind of attitude that they have. They're very headstrong and independent, and they know what they want, they go for it, and they're very successful with the way that they go about things, about getting things, okay? So there is that side of them, wonderful qualities to have. However, there is another side to Aries, I find, with the majority of Aries that I know, that are the opposite, where they can be, with some situations, or, you know, with some people, they can be, or, you know, some conversations or some situations, whatever it is, sometimes they can be very shy about certain things, and they can revert into a bit of a shell, and it's the complete opposite of the way that they normally are. So I feel like it's almost like you're kind of almost doing that a little bit this month with some sort of situation that's going on. So what I would say, guys, is don't be shy, because you don't need to be. That other, you know, yes, I know that you have a tendency to creep back into your shell sometimes, but you don't need to do that this month. With whatever situation this is, I'm feeling like you don't need to be shy about it, because, you know, you've got everything that you need to be able to kind of approach the situation in the best way possible. So don't be shy about it. So that's the message I got for you. It won't resonate with everyone, but some of you might understand what I'm tapping into there. So anyway, let's see what the cards have to say. So, okay. So guys, what does Aries need to know for June, please? Aries for June. Aries for June. What does Aries need to know for June, please? What does Aries need to know for June? Wow, okay. Okay, 3 more cards. What does Aries need to know for June, please? What does Aries need to know for June? And one more card. What does Aries need to know? Okay, so as always, guys, I like to take a few minutes just to kind of look at the cards and kind of connect them with the messages that are for you. You guys don't have to wait for me. You can skip ahead to the start of the reading if you want to. But yeah, give me a few minutes to kind of just connect in here. So, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking that too. Okay, so underlying energy, guys, you have the High Priestess, you have the Queen of Wands, and you have the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the underlying energy that I'm feeling that's happening for you at the moment is that there's a need for you to connect in with your intuition about something, okay? There is a theme of this going on with the majority of the signs that I've done this month. They have, the majority of the signs have either gotten the High Priestess card or the Moon card, which is very much speaking about connecting with intuition. And I do feel like with it being the 6th month of the year, there's definitely a focus, and obviously as well, it is Gemini season, and Gemini season is all to do with communication. So that can speak to communication with others, yes, but also internally with your own self, and connecting with your intuition and kind of communicating with your inner self as well as your outer self, okay? Your heart versus your gut instinct, your intuition, and your thoughts and logic, okay? So there's very much a theme here going on with a lot of the signs whereby they need to connect in with their intuition, and I feel like that's a similar situation for you, okay? So with the High Priestess, there's a need for you to connect with your intuition with regards to some sort of situation this month, okay? You're feeling like you are in this kind of Queen of Wands energy. So that's a beautiful energy to be having because, you know, she's strong, she's stable, she's got her wand of action there, and she can magic in anything that it is that she needs and that she wants into her life. She's got a familiar there as well, and she's also got the sunflower, which is a symbol of, you know, the correct life path, you know, a positive life path kind of coming in. So she's found her life path, she's found her position in life. It is the Queen of Wands, okay? She's in her element, she's in her throne, and she's strong, okay? So I do feel like you're embodying that this month. So that's, like I said, that's very much that Aries kind of quality kind of coming in, whereby it's, you know, I'm headstrong, I'm independent, this is what I want, I'm going for it, you know what I mean? So there is very much that that energy there. But as well with the Queen of Wands, I always get this, yes, she is strong and stable and she does have that action, she can take at any moment. But what I also get as well is there is like a sense of almost vulnerability from her as well, you know. You know, you can see she's kind of, there's nothing else around her. She's not like armed or anything like that. She's just there, she's open, okay? So there's a need for you to be open this month, okay? And connect with your intuition, okay? There's a need for you to be vulnerable this month. So that's probably why I was getting that don't be shy kind of thing, okay? Yes, don't be shy. Keep your Aries kind of, you know, quality about you strong, independent and headstrong, but allow yourself to be open and vulnerable without being shy, okay? That's kind of where I'm kind of connecting in with that, okay? So connect with your intuition, be vulnerable and shy, but be that kind of strong, stable, kind of action-orientated queen that you are, okay? Don't get hung up on genders, guys. It is just male or female, whatever on the card, but it can resonate for either, okay? And then you had the Six of Wands in reverse. So the Six of Wands in the upright speaks usually of a victorious kind of situation, victorious action, okay? So yeah, victory in some sort of situation. However, it is in the reverse. So I do feel like if you are not connecting in with this kind of Queen of Wands energy this month and connecting in with your intuition, I feel like there's going to be, there won't be a victorious outcome, okay? So you really need to connect in with your intuition in order to kind of turn this into the upright and allow that victory to kind of come in with whatever situation this is resonating for you, okay? So let's have a look at your main cards, okay? So you start off the month feeling a bit conflicted, okay? A lot of other signs got this as well. There's a need for you to make a decision here, okay? Based on, there's thoughts and logic. So you're all up in your own head there trying to make a decision, okay? And you're conflicted. You're not too sure where to go. You can see she's blindfolded there. She doesn't know which direction to take, which option to choose, which situation to go for, which path to take, okay? However, there's a lot of water in this card, okay? So you could be, you know, water is a very much a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio energy, okay? So that's all about emotions and feelings, okay? Water is emotions and feelings. So I definitely feel like there's a need for you. Obviously, you're trying to make a logical, so swords is all about logic and thought, okay? You're trying to make a logical kind of thought and thoughtful kind of decision on something, but there's a need for you to almost balance out your emotions and your feelings and your head and your heart. You're basically having to balance out your head and your heart and weigh up those two things in order to make a decision that you're conflicted about and that you're not too sure which path to take with, okay? Now, I would say this moon here, this always reminds me of intuition, okay? And you know, that High Priestess card, it always it always says that for me, okay? So whenever there's this confliction and this card comes up, I always say connect in with your intuition, okay? And that is coming up for you anyway, because look, the moon matches the moon here, and the bottom of her dress is almost like water, where you're having to connect with your emotions and feelings. So it's definitely a situation whereby you need to connect in with your intuition this month in order to make this decision that you're feeling conflicted about, okay? And I say that because as well, the next card you had out was the Six of Swords in reverse. So it's like you're wanting, so the Six of Swords in upright is usually speaking about getting in your boat and sailing from bad or things that have happened into calmer waters. So you're wanting to make that move into calmer waters, okay, for yourself, but you haven't got there yet, okay? So whatever this decision is that you need to make, it's like you need to make this decision before you can then be able to get into that boat and sail to calmer waters and turn that kind of card around into the upright for you, okay? So that's what I feel is happening. You need to make that decision first before you can do that, okay? And like I said, with that being in the reverse, you know, you want to sail the calmer waters. The next card you had out then was this Six of Cups. And Six of Cups, to me, it can be the reconciliation card. So there could be a reconciliation or on the table in, you know, in love, because cups are to do with emotions and feelings, also to do with passion. So there could be a reconciliation between you and another person, someone from your past, because to me it is a past lovers kind of card. There could be a theme of that this month for you, or it could be, you know, you reigniting your passion for a passionate kind of project or something that you had on the table before, or you know, a passionate new hobby or whatever. So yeah, there could be a reconciliation here between you and someone, or you and an old passion that you had. Okay, now if it isn't that, I feel like it's definitely you wanting to kind of stop and smell the roses in life and realize that you have a lot of abundance in your life already with the things that you already have. Okay, and you know, you can't do that. You can't take that time to smell the roses until you make this decision, you know, and then turn that card into the upright, so you can sail to calmer waters and then be able to sit and appreciate kind of all the things that you have in your life already, okay, and stop and smell the roses. So I definitely feel like, you know, yeah, you want to be able to do that. You want to be able to stop and smell the roses, or you want to be able to have that reconciliation with somebody, you know, or reignite that passion for an old project that you had, you know, whatever, however it resonates for you. But there's still that confliction. You need to make that decision first before you can, you know, sail to calmer waters and do that. Okay. Now, the next card you had out was the Magician. Okay, so I feel like you definitely have all the tools in your bag to be able to do this and to be able to make this decision, and be able to get to where you want to get to. Okay, you have all the tools to do that and to manifest that into your life. You are the Magician. You have it here in your reading. Okay. However, I do feel, like I said, that you need to connect in with your intuition in order, you know, look, so this is the card, okay? This is intuition, and the High Priestess is higher than the Magician, okay? So if you look, okay, it's like the Magician has everything that he needs to be able to manifest, you know, whatever it is that he wants into his life. However, look, he's holding that wand, okay, up. He's holding it up, okay, towards this High Priestess, towards his intuition. So it's like he's, you know, he's calling in that intuition in order for him to be able to, you know, have that internal kind of intuition, and be able to then manifest things into his life. So it's like the Magician looks to the High Priestess almost for that intuition to be able to manifest things into his life. Okay, so I feel like that's what you need to do this month, okay, in order to be able to have that, to make that decision and sail to calmer waters and be able to stop and smell the roses, or have that reconciliation with someone. You know, you need to be able to connect in with your intuition to be able to manifest all those things into your life, okay? So that's kind of what I'm getting for you. Now, if you don't connect in with your intuition, I feel like there is going to be a reverse Hierophant moment here, okay? So the reverse, Hierophant in reverse, in the upright, it speaks to higher levels of society, or kind of higher levels of authority in life, okay? So it can be the law, it can be court systems, it can be universities, it can be religious kind of societies like the church, or mosques, or whatever it is. So the Hierophant speaks to all those kind of higher levels within society. So I do feel like for some of you, if you're not connecting in with your intuition this month, there is going to be some sort of what am I trying to say? I feel like for some of you, there's going to be a setback if you don't connect in with your intuition, okay? So if you don't connect with your intuition and you make the wrong decision, or you make a decision that isn't based solely on your gut instinct, I feel like there's going to be some sort of setback this month in which leaves you feeling like you don't have the power you don't have the power, okay? Which is another reason why you could be feeling shy, okay? Is if you kind of feel like you lose your power a bit, okay? So yeah, so don't let yourself make the wrong decision and then feel like you're powerless, or feel like you kind of lose your power or your confidence a little bit, okay? So that's what I feel like it is for some of you. For others of you, if you are going through something in the courts at the moment, or you're going through a situation that has some connection with the law, I do feel like there could be a few setbacks this month. Okay, there could be some things that kind of go wrong, some things that maybe need to be made, have a decision made on, and you're conflicted about which decision to make. Okay, but just know that you do have the magician here, so you can manifest this into the upright for you and have it turn in your favor. Okay, but you really need to connect in with your intuition and make the right decision in order for that Hierophant to kind of come out on top. Okay, so if you are going through a legal situation or a court situation or anything like that, yeah, just make sure you connect with your instinct, your gut instinct about something, because that will serve you well, and I feel like that will turn it into the upright for you. I wouldn't worry about this too much. I'm not getting too much of a heavy energy. Well, I'm not getting too much of a heavy energy on it for some of you, for one group of you. However, for another group of you, sorry, I'll say that again. If it's to do with the courts or the law, sorry, excuse me. Sorry. If it's to do, itchy nose, see, intuition. If it's to do with the courts of the law, there are two groups of you. I feel for one group of you, this isn't something that's terribly, it's not a very heavy energy. So there is the ability for you to be able to turn it around and manifest it and it go in your favor. For others of you, and this is only for a few of you, I do feel like this being in the reverse, this Hierophant in reverse, I feel like for some of you, if you're going through a court battle or something to do with the law, there is going to be a situation this month whereby it could weigh very heavily on you. Okay, it could weigh very heavily on you, and there might not be the outcome that you were hoping for, and that leaves you feeling shy and leaves you feeling powerless and leaves you feeling like you don't have the confidence that that confident kind of Aries kind of side to you that you normally do, and that's why you end up feeling shy. Okay, so for some of you, and that's only a very small group of you, I feel like that could be the situation that might not go in your favor. So just be as careful as you can with making decisions this month, and yeah, connecting in with your intuition. But that's just a small group of you. The reason I say that is because the last card that you had out here was the Seven of Swords, sorry, the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords can speak to, look, you can see he's it's like they've had a battle, and these two, this person here has come out on top, and he's got he's got three of the swords, and there's two of them like lying on the floor. It's like the other two people have given up, and they're like, okay, do you know what? No, okay, I can't do this anymore. And this person's like come up on top, and he's like, I've got all the swords. Okay, so I do feel like that this is a situation to do with the courts or a legal battle or law or some sort of situation like that. I do feel like you are going to be kind of left. The other person is going to almost like win that battle, and you're going to be left kind of having to walk away from the situation, feeling shy and feeling like you've lost your confidence or lost your power a little bit. Okay, but like I said, that is only for some of you. Okay, now for the rest of you, with regards to this Five of Wands, I do feel like this card simply speaks to, if you don't connect in with your intuition this month, okay, and allow yourself to make that right decision so that you can move into calmer waters and stop and smell these roses at everything that you've kind of built and kind of obtained so far, and allow yourself to manifest this beautiful energy into your life. Okay, if you don't allow yourself to connect in with that intuition, you're going to end up feeling a little bit kind of scorned because someone else it's going to feel like you kind of lost the battle with something. Okay, now this could be your internal kind of thought process about like feeling like you've lost like the battle between two sides to yourself. For others of you, it could be that you just kind of feel like you lose out in a situation, and that leaves you feeling shy. Okay, so don't allow yourself to do that, because you have the intuition there. You have your magician was in the upright. Okay, so you have all the tools that you need to be able to manifest, this beautiful kind of abundance and that reconciliation in here for you. You have that. So just go within and connect with that, and you'll then make the right decision, on which path to take or which option to choose. Okay. So yeah, you've got that energy here. Okay. You've got that Queen of Wands, that action orientated energy here. Okay. And you're on the right life path. Okay. But you just connect in with your intuition this month. Okay. So A little bit of tricky energy to be kind of going through. I understand that, Aries, it is the 6th month of the year, so it is the clearing out of the last 6 months and the kind of like moving forward into the next 6 months with new kind of zest and new clarity for new things. So yeah, a clearance of the old, out with the old, in with the new, kind of poignant kind of moment of the year. So be gentle with yourself this month, okay? And really, you know, be lighthearted with yourself, be gentle with yourself, allow yourself to connect in. Don't get too caught up in your own head with overanalyzing certain things, because then you won't be able to connect with your intuition. And that's important for you this month, to be able to make the right decision for you going forward, okay? So yeah, just make sure you do that this month. Okay guys, I'm going to do some oracle cards. So first one I'm going to do is the Moonlogy deck, and then I'm going to do the Romance Angels as well. So let's have a little look. What does Aries need to know for June, please? What does Aries need to know for June? What does Aries need to know for June? Ooh, okay. Okay. So you had, yeah, luck is on your side. Okay, you can see that bow is about to strike there. Okay, so that could be to do with this reconciliation, if this is to do with love for you. Okay, luck is on your side with that Cupid's arrow. Okay, it could just speak to, you know, in general, you know, the arrow is pointing in the right direction, and luck is on your side. Okay, so that's lovely. So know that luck is on your side whenever you're connecting in with your intuition as well. Okay, so lovely energy. I like that. It's positive. Okay, so let's have a little look at the Romance Angels cards. So, what does Aries need to know for June, please? Okay. Let's have a look. Okay, so it says, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay? So, I feel like this is connected with this card. So this reconciliation card, for some of you, like I said, this could be to do with a reconciliation in a relationship that you've had in your past, with a past person. Or it could speak to, like I said, a passionate project that you had on the go. But if this is to do with love for you, I do feel like this is, you know, it's saying make the effort, okay? Because it will pay off for you. Okay, so that's a lovely energy to be having, and I feel like it connects in with that card well. Okay, and great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So if you're guided and you've been manifesting, or you've been trying to manifest that reconciliation into your life, you know, it's saying make the effort. So you're already making the effort with that. Okay, so you're on the right path. Okay, yeah, lovely energy, love it, guys. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for you guys. Please let me know in the comment section below how it resonated for you, because it's always really interesting to hear how you know, how it resonates for different people. But please like, share, and subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. And I will, I'll see you guys in July. So I hope you have a wonderful month. I love you, and be gentle with yourself this month. Okay, bye.